It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Saturday, the 22nd of February. I'm Michael Groff. A wet day out there today. The potential of flash flooding, some locally heavy rain possible, along with widely scattered thunderstorms. A few of those storms could put out some small hail and gusty winds. We'll see some peaks of sun at times. So a little bit of everything out there. How much rain will we get? And how long does it last? Let's dive in and talk about it. Yesterday, 77 degrees was the afternoon high, 62 the morning low, the normal 72 and 50. And outside now, here at 5:15 a.m., we've got light rain coming down, officially 61 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 54, humidity 77%. The winds are from the east-southeast at 14, and the barometer is steady. Temperatures out there this morning, it's in the 40s up on Thompson Peak, but just about all of us are in the mid-50s to mid-60s across the metro. Temperatures held up thanks to the clouds and rain. Here's the radar across the area right now, and you can see a shield of light rain across much of south central and southwest Arizona, and that will continue for the next several hours before we'll see a break by later this morning and early afternoon, which we'll detail in a moment. The upper air look shows our weather maker coming into Southern California this morning, an upper low that'll be traversing the region later today and tonight, moving just a little bit slower than initially forecast. Here's the watch warning map, and yes, we do have a flash flood watch in effect until 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this evening. That includes much of Gila, northwest Pinal, and central and northern Maricopa County, including the greater Phoenix area. And again, that's until 11 o'clock tonight, so the potential of flash flooding is elevated and the normally dry washes will be running. Elsewhere across the west, we do have some winter weather advisories. Convective outlook for today. No organized areas of severe weather anticipated across the contiguous U.S. We're in the green here in Arizona, so scattered thunderstorms are possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if one or two of those did reach severe limits. And precipitation for the next 7 days. Rain amounts here in Phoenix, somewhere between about 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch. And maybe heavier totals in excess of 2 inches over the favored upslope areas of northern and eastern Maricopa and Gila counties. Let's get into the details of it now as we take a look at the models. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There's our upper low moving on to the Southern California coast, a diffluent flow out ahead of it, a pretty good moisture tap in place. So down at the surface, rain this morning. Now we'll start to see a little bit of a break in the action late this morning or early this afternoon, maybe even a few peaks of sun coming out, and that will help to further destabilize the atmosphere as our upper low moves closer. So then we'll see more scattered to numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms at that point. And high temperatures today will be cooler. In fact, we've likely seen our high for the day at right around midnight, somewhere around 66, 67 degrees. And it will be breezy to locally windy at times. Now, looking at some of the high-resolution models to get better clarity as to what might happen, this is the simulated radar product coming off of the 3-kilometer NAM at noon. And at that point, the rain shield is starting to pull away from us. We'll start to see some breaks in the clouds and maybe even a little bit of sun at that time. And then by 6 o'clock this evening, scattered to perhaps numerous showers and some cellular-type storms popping up at that point. And again, a few of those storms could get on the strong side. Cape values are not overwhelming, several hundred joules per kilogram, but that's still certainly enough for some thunder. Now, taking a look at the model forecast sounding, this is coming off of the HRRR, the high-resolution rapid refresh model at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And again, this is not an overwhelmingly severe sounding, but again, Cape values, several hundred joules per kilogram. And you see those core feedy downshear values almost at 100 knots, bulk shear values up around 65 knots. My goodness, if that verifies, any thunderstorms that do develop would be capable of producing strong, perhaps damaging wind and a little bit of hail. Again, they'll be isolated, but if you get under one of those, could make for an interesting afternoon. And you see the possible hazard type over there is marginal severe. All right, later this evening, the GFS, this is at 11 p.m., shows a continuation of widely scattered to scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms here across south central Arizona as this low very slowly moves on out of here. Overnight lows tonight drop into the mid-40s to around 50. Now, how much rain are we going to get? This is coming off of the SREF, the short-range ensemble forecast. It has rainfall totals somewhere around a half inch for the mean, just over a half inch. You can see one member is showing 1.44 inches. That's the max value. And there's one member that we can easily discount that shows no rain at all. Should be a pretty good widespread rain event for us here in the valley. That's the bottom line. All right, now by tomorrow, this is mostly out of here. We'll see some isolated, widely scattered showers still over far northern Arizona, northern and eastern Arizona for tomorrow afternoon. But for the most part here in the valley, we turn partly sunny. High temperatures should be in the mid to upper 60s. All right, on Monday, high pressure starts to work its way back into the western states, and we see a dry northwesterly flow taking over. Sunny skies, we warm it back to the low 70s, mid 70s on Tuesday, mid and upper 70s on Wednesday and Thursday, and again, the sky's sunny. And then Friday, highs getting pretty close to 80, as the high is sitting right overhead at that point. Let's go to a week from today. This is Saturday, the 29th. We've got a low approaching the California coast, a southwesterly flow developing as our ridge scoots off to the east. High temperatures still pretty close to 80. This is Sunday, the 1st of March, the start of meteorological spring, and we've got a low deepening now along the California coast. That southwesterly flow increasing, clouds coming in, and maybe the potential of precipitation if this is right. And then going out 10 days to the end of the forecast period, this is Monday, March 2nd, a pretty deep low now over Arizona, and that looks wet and cool. So we'll have to see. The model trends have been moving back in this direction, especially on the GFS, so we'll see how that plays out. All right, temperatures off the national blend of models. It's got us at 70 today. I don't think we're going to make that. Otherwise, high temperatures will be warming up for next week, and you see those 80s coming back into the fold as we get closer to March. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here on Monday morning, or updates sooner if necessary. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll be alerted. Your comments, questions, and suggestions, always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. You guys have yourselves a great Saturday.